And then as we come here, this is where the consumer unit's going to go. The mains wire is going to come out of that conduit I left there. All the plumbing is going to go in this corner over here. We come into the utility room. We've got the foil bit here is plumbing. That's for an outside tap. And then here we've got wiring for switches, etc. We've got one here which is for the alarm, in case you have a keypad by the back door, in case we come in the back door. Sockets over here, more sockets, and a special bit here for the rainwater harvesting unit, which will go on this side. Then we've got plumbing going up, as you can see. Another one here for more sockets. We come into the first of the little downstairs toilets. This one, obviously, light switch in the ceiling. We've got the rainwater harvesting here feeding the toilet. And we should also have a wire. At some point, there should be a wire, which might be this, for mirror. Mains water coming up through there. We've got another bit of conduit, which will get the rainwater harvesting pipe in. We come into this part of the kitchen. You see we've got a bunch of stuff here because we've got a few light switches, etc. As you come into the kitchen, we've also got some sockets, so there's some mains wire there. Over here, sockets. Got an outdoor light position here. That's what that hole is. We've got some special light circuit here. I want to put some uplighters underneath this window board. Should be another socket here, which I think he's missed, so we'll go over that. Then here we've got another, well, that's the other side of the lighting to go under the window boards. Here's another one over that side for the special lighting on the window boards. Then as we look up, we can see that close to the wall here we've got a bunch of wires which is feeding those lights and also sockets. We've also got outdoor light. Two outdoor lights here, one on the back wall of the house, one outside these patio doors. Is this the data cable? Yep, this is data cable because we're going to have a couple of cameras out there. And then the wiring comes across here. Lots of light switches here. This is going to be the main panel for sort of these outdoor lights this side of the house. We've got a data cable here because we'll put a Wi-Fi repeater, etc. on this corner here, make sure there's good signal all through this part of the house. Then we come along here, we're going to have the sockets in the floor that we've already left the space for, and then the uplighters, one there and one there. So if we come back, you can see all of those wires there. He's kept close to the external part of the house, which is great. He's put these wires in here. Now that's interesting. I don't know where those go. I don't know what he's done there. I'll have to ask him what that is. I wonder if that's outside lights on these columns. And I think it might be. I think he's managed to thread it through. I don't know how, but very impressive. So those are two more outside lights there. Then we come along here. We've got the wires here for the other in the floor socket and the lights. Obviously this is for the flue. We come along here, we've got our main lights for the lounge area hanging from the ceiling. You can see how that all carries on, comes back round. That main light there for the dining area. You can also see the plumbing situation here. This white waste pipes for the shower above will go all the way along there. Then you've got a waste point there for the bath. Goes over to this far side. Anyway, right, coming back to the electrics. So we were over here, the lounge area. You can see he's kept the cables running in lines as much as possible alongside the steel here, this big one. Down through the steel, loads of light switches coming around here. Light switches to control the whole of this space. Over here we've got an alarm cable poking through in the corner for PIR. Type sensor up in this corner. We're planning on having some kind of entertainment unit here, so we've got a data cable, we've got power. Then in the stud wall we can see we've got some drilling and that to get wires through, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So let's come back over to the kitchen area. Just take another look here. We've got the plumbing. Again, as you can see, plumbing coming around here. Oh gosh, I've not got the camera very good, sorry. Plumbing coming around straight through here, straight through through the roof of the utility room and on into the garage. Now you can see this copper pipe here. This is for the hot water, I believe. And that's on this kind of what they call a continuous loop. And then you have like a branch comes off here. That'll be for the hot water for the sink and the shower, which it is. You can see one goes off to the side, other one goes off up there. And then that copper 2 pipes carries on down here. There's one coming off. That's for the kitchen sink, hot water. And then it carries on as this loop, hot water loop circuit. You can see got some insulation on it now. Carries on all the way through into this room. And then it stops. Where does it stop? I think it stops just here. Bit of a weird bend there, it stops. And then the hot water carries on for these two, the bathroom downstairs and the one upstairs. We've got the wires for the light switch. And then we've got more wires here. I think, yeah, that's light switch. So I'm guessing that this is, well, it's mains. I can feel it, the thickness of the cable. That's for a socket down there. Then we come over. We got data cable. We've got, that's the data cable for the security camera. More socket in the corner. It all comes along the ceiling here. And down another socket. More cable. I'll have to check off what all of these are. I'm not doing a great job pointing the camera where I'm wanting it to go. Just trying to capture everything that's in these rooms. And this is where we're coming through for the mechanical ventilation, heat recovery. You can see the holes I've drilled here, and then on this side here and here. More wires here as we go to the ensuite. There's another alarm cable. Big wad of data cable there. I think that's all going to have to go upstairs. That's going to go for the cameras, I believe. And then we've got wires here because we want power to the mirror. That'll be that one hanging at the back there. We've got one central main light again. And then we're going to want a niche lighting in the shower. So just show you where the stuff is there. You can see the plumbing stuff here, because the master bathroom is up above. They put this foil on to try and make it easy for you to find the pipes so you don't accidentally drill them. And then these pipes are for the shower, which obviously this area here is the shower. And we want to put kind of a niche lighting in for the shower, and I think that's what I think that's got to be. Is that what this cable's for? I think that's what this cable is for. We will see. We will see. Right, then here we are in the atrium. Now we've decided that most of the data points in the house and all that are going to come back to position here. We'll have a network switch under the stairs. The alarm cables come back here because we'll have the main alarm box here, even though we'll have the keypads near the doors. But we'll have the actual alarm cables there. You can see 3 spotlight cables hanging down, 1, 2, third one over there hanging down. We've asked for power in the cupboard, so it can have a light in the cupboard. We've got the cables coming down here for power for a pump, and also all the thermostats downstairs are going to have to come back to here. So we've got all of that stuff running along. And outside light going through there, and then another big bank of switches here to control as you come through the front door. You know, as you get in an evening, you're going to come in, you're going to want to go behind here and turn all the switches. turn the lights on, all that sort of stuff. And there's the alarm wire there, the white one, for a keypad. And then we've got wires here, which I don't know exactly what all of these are for, so I don't know. But we got wires here. This is the downstairs cloakroom for visitors. One central light again. You can see a bunch of wires going through into the garage. The wire for the mirror. I mean, there's not much else to show there. Let's go upstairs. Temporary staircase. Main staircase will actually come down this wall here, get round here, do a 45-degree turn and come round. So let's come up the stairs. You can see how the roof's been constructed from down below. We're looking at the bottom of the membrane there, the black material, over the roof joists or rafters, whichever you prefer. Then the next step is to fill all the gaps between the rafters, tightly packed with 120mm PIR board. You can see the expanding foam used to fill any small gaps. All needs trimming and tidying up. Once that's all trimmed and tidied up, which we can't do at the moment because of this big fall, so we've got a special plan for dealing with this. The next step, on top of all of this, when you've sealed all the gaps like this with foam and that, is to then put 40mm board, which goes on top of that as an extra layer. And you can see that 40mm board. This is the space next to the study, above the garage. You can see the 40mm board goes all the joints taped. And that's basically the 120 in the rafters is behind that. This is the roof here to the little flat ceiling area above the family bathroom. The other manifolds. There's a lot of wiring to do upstairs. Hasn't really started upstairs properly yet. You can see we've got the soffit light wires here for the lighting outside. Here we've got what's this cable? We've got a cable here. This is going to be a light switch. Yeah, light switch. And that's going to be the main feature light. That's going to hang from this wooden beam from around there. So we can see we've got, he's been really careful where he puts the wires. Coming to the daughter's room here, you can see all the insulation's done, everything really tightly done, taped up, really nice. She's got the most interesting roof in the house. That pipe sticking out there, that's for the solar thermal. The plumber's going to need to come and sort that out. I need to arrange that. But yeah, you can see how everything is nicely insulated in here now. We've got wires here. We're going to have an electric point and a data point on this wall, because we think that's probably where the TV is going to go. I'm sure my daughter will want a TV in her room. The bed most likely go against this back wall. There'll be sockets down here in the corners. Come into her room. Don't have much wiring going on in here yet, so that's still to do. He's made a start, as you can see, coming across here. And here's the holes for the mechanical ventilation heat recovery. Very painful drilling those and getting those through afterwards. Definitely want to plan to do that before. In fact, I'll take you to see the other holes that just finished yesterday. Sorry, not yesterday, day before. No, yesterday morning. So in the family bathroom, got one hole there for mechanical ventilation to come up, and another one here, right next to this water pipe. That was a snug one, and yeah, that was difficult. Come into here, again, you can see all the insulation that's in, all taped, looking good. What's the condensation like? Oh, not bad, pretty dry. Pretty dry, that's great. I've got going to be getting a heater going just to help everything get dried out. You can see he's already come across here to connect up this light at the top here to the outside soffit circuit. You can see up here, again, all the insulation, the 40mm board is in. Coming to the master bedroom, it's all in place. I don't know where we're looking. Oh, I've zoomed in accidentally. Right, that's why it was hard to get everything in. So that's obviously the oak frame at the back of the house here in the master bedroom, and you can see all the 40mm insulation board, all taped up, all held in place, ready for the plasterers to come and attach their boards to. Data. Yeah, we've got even floor sockets there. And another one over there. Again, there's a lot of wiring still to do up here. But he started, you can see, yep, you can see all these wires starting to come through for the dressing area, light switches. Brings us into the master bathroom, which is where we started. Where again, there's still a lot of wiring that to do. And this is where we're making the new holes. My first mistake holes, here and here, very embarrassing. I did my 2 starter holes here, but then I came this way. You can't even see what I'm saying. I did 2 starter holes here and here, and then I came this way, and I should have gone that way. So I've cut out the wood, because we're going to need to go through here. And the same on this side, are going to need to come out. This section here needs to go. So that's the next job. And I need to finish that today, because mechanical ventilation guy is coming tomorrow. And I also need to get some of these big boards up here in place, because again, he's coming tomorrow, and that's where the unit's going to sit up there. So I really need to get the boards in and get cracking on that. So yes, that's the job ahead of me. Through here, don't think he's done much wiring in here yet. No, you can see got a wire in here for the main. Where's that coming from? Oh yeah, for the main central light. There we go. He's just started in here, but you can see again the 40mm boards all in place, all up to the roof. Gaps all sealed with foam, and yeah, very pleased with how it's looking. Hopefully nice and airtight, and well, not airtight, but hopefully very good air retention. And that's it. Nothing else to cover.